So welcome back to Rock Solid Motorsports. Today we have the privilege to introduce to you this beautiful 1971 Ford Bronco. And this Bronco comes to us, one of those very sought after first generations, finished in this beautiful red exterior. And the exterior of the truck is kept very factory style, including the interior we'll see in a minute. But the drivetrain has definitely been upgraded to this great Ford 3.8 liter supercharged V6 backed by an AOD automatic transmission. So you definitely get better performance and reliability out of that proven 3.8 liter. And as you can see, the exterior has been kept very factory style, wheels, trim, beautiful uncut straight body. And we come into that interior, see a very nice, well-maintained factory style and believed to be highly original with the original door panels, dash components, seats, and it kind of lends to how nice the truck was before it was ever touched. So it's not just a great looking first generation Bronco, it's a nice driving truck as well. So we'll grab the other cameras, we'll go for a test drive.
Little truck.
It is. Factory style with modern drivetrain for sure. So yeah, so we're now ready to take that beautiful 1971 Ford Bronco for a test drive.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that 3.8 liter supercharged drivetrain, I mean, fires right up just like you would expect a low mile fuel injected modern drivetrain.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, in this truck, I mean, the startup, I mean, that engine and transmission, they perform flawlessly. I mean,
very well. I mean, you can just tell how well the installation was performed and kind of engineered. Because when you do something like this, there's some engineering involved.
Absolutely.
When you put a modern drivetrain in a vehicle, a classic vehicle, especially that hasn't happened before.
No. Yeah, I mean, that supercharged 3 is the first time, and the only time I've ever seen somebody put the supercharged V6 drivetrain out like the Super Creeps in these Broncos, and it's such a neat swap. It looks like it belongs in there. They did such a nice job in there, and it's nice. I mean, it was a brand new crate when it was put in there. I mean, that drivetrain has less than 3,000 miles on it. I mean, and it looks like, I mean, it is extremely clean and tidy under the hood, and it performs like Dad said. I mean, your oil pressure, I mean, our gauges are showing about 60 pounds, and we've been driving for a little bit. You got some modern gauges added down below the dash, your oil pressure, temp, charging, and all that works just like it should. Charging is good.
So your aftermarket gauges are controlling those readings, and then so your factory gauges, you got fuel gauge, speedometer, and odometer. And the odometer currently is reading 75,127, and I believe that to be the original mileage to this motor, or this chassis of the truck. Yeah, just how clean the body and everything is.
Especially looking at the floorboards, which actually you have a pretty good view of. There's no carpeting in this interior, it's just been coated. So you get a real good look at how clean the body of this truck is.
And it was reported that the seats and door panels are original. They're in very good condition.
They are.
Especially if they're, 45 years old.
Yeah.
So, you did write the odometer reading in the glove box when you put this drivetrain in the truck. It was 72,500 and change. So, the drivetrain's got 2,600 miles on it, and it runs and drives like that. I mean, there's no like real funny quirks.
No.
When you drive it, yeah, you think that the truck was born with this drivetrain, other than it makes a cool supercharger sound.
When you get into it, yeah. When you get in the boost, I mean, what I love about it is like the rear quarters are uncut. I mean, this truck is factory presenting on the outside. I mean,
even the interior.
Yeah, walking
other
up
than the Grant steering wheel
and the Kenwood stereo. Yeah. But walking up on the truck and seeing it go down the road, if you're not into it, I mean, you would never guess that this is a Resto-Mod. I mean, it is just, it looks, it retains, and even out of boost, I mean, it doesn't sound like anything.
We're going to let that little 3.8 breathe a little bit as we get out of the roundabout here. Per hour with no issues, and I'm only about quarter throttle in. This still is a sport utility vehicle, short wheelbase.
Yeah.
And I've got quick ratio steering, so you know, you still want to be careful, but it's a quick little truck.
It is.
It's definitely quicker than any factory 289 first gen, or even the 302 first gen Bronco would be.
And I love when you get into it, because then you get that supercharger whine, and then you kind of realize that, you realize how well built this truck is, and just how cool that swap is. I love unique projects like this. This isn't a project truck, but I mean, putting that 3.8 in there was just such a neat idea, and it works. I mean,
we got a very nice older repaint that still presents very well. Nice new soft top. The interior is in very good condition overall. As far as like their accessories, we don't have any heat or air conditioning anymore. This truck never had air conditioning, but wipers do work.
Radio works. Auxiliary gauges work. I believe all your factory gauges work.
No. If you have an auxiliary gauge, the factory one, corresponding one does not work. So you got to go off this. So you got a fuel gauge and speedometer.
Right.
Okay. So if you're in the market for one of these great first-gen Broncos, or just a classic Resto-Mod sport utility truck, you definitely don't want to miss out on this. It's a great little truck.
Absolutely.
So stay tuned for the walk-around inspection video. It'll definitely be worth your while. So now that we're done with the test drive portion of the video, we'll start with the walk-around inspection on this beautiful 1971 Ford Bronco. And the paint was laid very nicely. It does have a little bit of age, and it's got a few little minor defects. We'll cover those. But starting here with the driver's side portion of the windshield, glass is in very good condition. Your windshield trim is showing a little bit of age, but very minor. The windshield, the seal itself is in excellent condition. The paint on the windshield frames in very good condition. Might have a little bit slight orange peel. But coming across the driver's side portion of the hood, it's nice and straight. Paint shines extremely well. Not really seeing any defects to note on the hood. Coming down to the driver's side portion of the fender, we got a couple little minor chips. Your factory Bronco emblem showing a little bit of age. And down here where the rocker meets the fender, we got some paint defects, got a couple little bubbles in the door. And there's some paint defects around the hinges on the door here. You'll see a nice clean uncut on all four fenders. We do have a couple little chips where the fender meets the extension. And it's riding on those factory Ford style steel wheels with the beauty ring and center caps, wrapped in a little bit older Michelin raised white letter tires. Coming across the front of the truck, you'll see your grille is nice and straight. It does have, and I'm not going to point them all out, but just a handful of stone chips. Your Ford emblem showing a little bit of age. Same with the turn signals.
Ford, the white has been repainted, so looks like maybe with a brush.
But actually, not a lot of stone chips. There's a few little light scratches and chips across the front painted portion. Your bumper is nice and straight. Chrome shines very well. Your passenger side of the hood is nice and straight. Not really seeing anything to note. We do have a couple little bubbles on the fender. We do have a couple little stone chips up top. Again, not as bad as the passenger or driver's side. Got a little chip that's been touched up there. Your side marker lenses show a little bit of age. We do have a little burn through and a little scratch there on the fender. Your Factory Bronco badge again, showing a little bit of age. And all 4 of your wheels are in very good condition.
Got a little bit of age.
Beauty rings.
But it gets you a peek to the bottom side of this Bronco just to see just how well done and clean the undercarriage is.
All 4 of your beauty rings and center caps do show a little bit of age. But the molding on this fender is nice and straight, showing some minor age. But coming into the passenger side of the windshield, nice and clean, no chips, no cracks. The surround trim, same, showing a little bit of age, but nice and straight. Coming to the passenger door, your mirror has definitely been replaced. The window, surround stainless, showing a little bit of age, but not bad, above average. The glass is in very good condition. Your door handle's in very good condition. Same with the trim on the door. We do have a little ding on the leading portion of it. The door's nice and straight. We do have a little bit of bubbling down there in the corner. We got a little touch up here, right there too. Rocker's nice and straight. Coming into the interior, you'll see that very nice factory style restored interior. It's in very good condition.
Bottom of your doors are nice and clean. Make sure the door itself, all the metal is in very good condition. Your door panels, for being original, or believed to be original, are showing just a minor age and wear. You just tell how well preserved and kept the interior has been. Your rockers in very good condition. You got original Ford seat belts. And the floors, there's no carpet. It's just been coated, so you get a great look at just how clean the floor pans are in this Bronco. They are all new, so they're what you'd expect from new floors, and were installed very well, welded in, not riveted in or anything like that. Dash is nice and clean, straight. Has been updated with a Kenwood head unit and some auxiliary Bosch gauges. Over there, showing a handful, just a little bit of age. Your dash is nice and straight, not warped, no cracks there to note. Your visors are in very good condition for the age. Your top and frame are all in excellent condition. The roll bars are nicely painted. You got gunmetal, and they're in excellent condition. Your passenger seats got plenty of padding, just showing just enough age, lets you know that they are older, but very comfortable still. Coming into the rear of the interior, the back seat again has very good padding. The seat frame's in very good condition. Again, you got a mat back here, but the floors are just as clean as the front.
So coming back out to the passenger side rear quarter, and the doors close just like they should. Nice and straight quarter.
A little ding in the trim here.
A little touch up there. But beautiful and bright red. We do have a little ding there. I don't know if it'll show up, but
get you a little peek at the rear frame suspension.
But the rear wheel, very comparable to
and
the
red painted stripe on all
front.
your beauty rings. I mean, it's showing, it has some paint loss. You do have a ding in this one. Just a little bit of age.
But the top, the entire top is in excellent condition.
It's nice aftermarket Rampage soft top.
Yeah. Coming across your rear tailgates, very solid, straight tailgate with just some minor little ding in the trim there.
Scratch.
But your rear taillights, lenses are in very good condition. The trim rings show a little bit of age. We've got a couple little paint touch-ups. The rear bumper is nice and clean, straight, shines very well. And the top is in very good condition. Oh, get that snap for me. We want to open up that tailgate just so you can see inside the tailgate opening. And the bottom portion of the tailgate, see how nice and clean and straight it is. How nice these floors are.
Sliding lock box underneath the back seat.
Which is nice to have for extra storage. A few little extra tools in there. But the bottom edge of that tailgate, nice and clean. So going into the driver's side rear quarter.
Car's nice and straight. You got a couple little paint defects, just a little scratch here and there. It's like on the side. Touch up there. As we said before, the paint is older, so it shows a little bit of wear, but still presents very well. Marker light lens is in very good condition. Same with your fuel fill cap. No bubbling or anything to note in the rear quarter.
Do have a little bit of touch up in that front edge there. Doors nice and straight. I showed this area earlier.
Yeah.
Your trim, it's got a couple little dings. Mirror's in excellent condition. Door handle's very good. All your glass is in very good condition. And the stainless is showing some slight age, but nice and straight, and it's complete.
Again, your driver door, just as clean as the passenger side. You have some paint cracking here with the hold. The rest of the painted portion of the door is very clean. A door panel, an armrest are in very good condition for the age. With some slight wear on the window crank and the door pull. But your door jambs, again, very clean. Driver's side floor pan, just as clean and solid as the passenger side. Driver's seat showing a little bit more wear than the passenger side. You got a couple little scuffs and defects in the vinyl, a little bit of age, but no rips, no tears. Padding's very good. Put that seat down to get into the back. Again, your dash is in very good condition. You do have an aftermarket Grant steering wheel. That's in excellent condition. Your indicator's nice and legible. Do have a little bit of age on the turn signal stalk. Same on your gear select lever. But very clean.
Coming back outside, going to that very well installed engine compartment. Well, the engine compartment's not installed, but the motor's been installed in this very well in the engine compartment. That 3.8 liter supercharged Ford 1990 spec model that was a crate engine. It was a brand new motor when it was installed. It's a very clean, tidy engine compartment. We'll fire up that supercharged V6 and show you some lights working.
Supercharged fuel injected V6 cars riding. Just like you'd expect from a low model, late model engine such as this. No knocking, no funny noises. So some lights working. There's your headlights, your brights, driver's side turn signal, passenger side turn signal. Our front lights work just as they should. That's a great looking first gen Bronco. Going to the back. There's your running lights, your brake lights, driver's side turn signal, passenger side turn signal. Your reverse lights are in.
So if you're in the market for a first generation Bronco that you can turnkey, enjoy, and take to a local cruise in and show very nicely, you definitely want to take a close look at this beautiful 1971 Ford Bronco, rock solid motorsports.